Once upon a time, in a small town where snowflakes danced like feathers, there lived two best friends named Gerda and Kay. They grew up next door to each other, sharing a pretty little garden that was full of red roses. In summer, they played under the warm sun. In winter, they pressed their cold red noses against the frosted windows and giggled as they watched the snow drift down. "Look, Gerda," said Kay one snowy morning, "the flakes are all different, like tiny stars." "They're snow flowers," Gerda laughed. But one day, something strange happened. A small piece of broken glass from a wicked mirror, made by a mischievous goblin, blew on the wind and slipped into Kay's eye and heart. Suddenly, he frowned. "Snow is prettier than roses," he said sharply, "and everything looks ugly." Before Gerda could stop him, a sleigh made of silver ice slid into the street. A tall, shimmering lady in white stepped out, the Snow Queen herself. "Come with me, dear boy," she said in a voice as soft as snowflakes. "I'll show you the land where everything sparkles." Kay walked over to the Snow Queen, entranced, and took her hand. Away they flew, over forests and clouds, leaving Gerda standing alone in the falling snow. "Kay, come back, please," she cried, tears rolling down her cheeks. But the sleigh was gone. Gerda missed her friend so much that she decided to find him. She put on her red boots, wrapped herself in her warmest coat, and set out into the wide white world. Along the way, she met kind and curious friends. A talking crow who guided her when she was lost, a princess who gave her a carriage to travel in, a wild robber girl who set her free when she was trapped, and a gentle reindeer who carried her north through the swirling snow. "Hold on tight," said the reindeer. "The Snow Queen's palace is cold enough to freeze a smile." At last, they reached the icy castle that shone like glass. Inside, Gerda spotted Kay, who was sitting alone, still as a statue in the cold, icy space. "Kay!" cried Gerda, running to him. "It's me, Gerda!" But he didn't move. His eyes were as cold as the ice around him. Gerda wept and threw her arms around her friend. Her warm tears fell on his heart, and suddenly the ice began to melt away. "Gerda?" whispered Kay, blinking. "Why am I so cold?" "Because you've been gone too long," she said, smiling through happy tears. "Come on, let's go home." Hand in hand, they stepped out into the sunlight. The reindeer took them home, where the snow melted and the roses in their garden bloomed again. And though winter came every year, it never frightened them, for their hearts were warm with friendship forever.